Hey, I want to go back to a question on clubfoot, okay? Uh, where the hell that it is? Oh yeah, about the middle of the page right here, 9, 10, question number 11. I did not give you the name of clubfoot. I'll tell you that it was about 1 in 1,000 verse. Uh, the soles of the feet are opposed to each other. It means they face each other, okay? But this is okay, again, if you're a baby. But as the baby develops, the weight, the growth of the bones, the growth of the ligaments, the growth of the muscles right there will straighten the feet out. In clubfoot, it doesn't happen that way. I did not give you the proper name of it. Congenital Talipes equinovirus. That's a hell of a note. But congenital, which is present at birth, so I'm going to write down the name of clubfoot. Congenital, Congenital, Talipes, Talipes, equino, Equinovarus. Congenital Talipes equinovirus is the name for clubfoot. Okay? Now, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4 or 5 more to go. Let's go ahead and finish it up and wrap it up for this semester, okay? I miss y'all. I miss the hell out of you. But nobody asked me, and that's all right. We will do this. We finished up last time with 2 organs that are involved in bone dynamics. Now, the organs are going to be the thyroid and parathyroid. Thyroid's in your throat, parathyroid's on top of the thyroid, little seeds, 3 on each side, okay? So let's take a look at the thyroid and parathyroid, okay? Now, to do that, I got to tell you about the changes that occur with calcium. Both of these are going to be related to calcium. Now, I will give you the function of calcium in just a few minutes right here. So if we monitor the number of calcium ions, max and min, values of the calcium ions that are in our blood right here, okay? Brackets around it means it's a blood sample right there. During a normal day, now calcium is going to fluctuate fairly slowly. It's not like glucose will fluctuate in about 30 minutes. Calcium will take hours to fluctuate. Hell, it may take days to fluctuate, okay? But there is a range of values. There's a normal range of values. I'll carry this on out through here that we should be in over a period of time right here. Again, this may be 4 or 5 days. Hell, this may be a week. But calcium can get into a high concentration in the blood. Now, what prevents hypercalcemia? This is hypercalcemia, Hypercalcemia, and then we have hypocalcemia, Hypocalcemia. We have 2 organs that maintain blood calcium in a normal range between max and min. Now, this is the homeostasis of calcium. Now, what prevents hypercalcemia is the thyroid gland. So, these are 2 major organs involved in bone dynamics. Describe their function. Now, hypercalcemia, this is what I want you to write down now. Hypercalcemia is prevented by the thyroid gland. Hypercalcemia, we'll start up here, hypercalcemia. Prevented by, leave it in my T right here, you give it another time, it doesn't really matter what that it is. You know, this is probably a month's supply right here. Doesn't really matter what that it is, it does fluctuate. Hypercalcemia, prevented by the thyroid gland that secretes a hormone called calcitonin. Calcitonin, C-A-L-C-I-T-O-N-I-N. That secretes calcitonin. Now, calcitonin activates the bone-forming cells. This is where what turns on bone formation. Activates the bone-forming cell, and we'll stop it right there. Calcitonin activates bone-forming cell. A-C-T-I-V-A-T-E-S, bone-forming cell. F-O-R-M-I-N-G. All right, the bone forming cell. Oh, there's a long piece of chalk. Okay. Now, So hypercalcemia is prevented by the thyroid gland, which secretes calcitonin, which activates the bone forming cell. Now, excuse me, hypocalcemia is prevented by the parathyroid gland. I'm just going to write down parathyroid gland up here. Parathyroid, P-A-R-A-T-H-Y-R-O-I-D, which secretes PTH, or parathormone. If you use abbreviations, PTH. So the parathyroid secretes the PTH, which turns on the bone dissolving cell. Right? That's what I want you to write down. Parathyroid secretes PTH, which turns on or activates the bone dissolving cell. I could give you the name, but I'll just give you the function of the cell itself, the bone dissolving cell. Right? So those are the two major hormones involved in calcium dynamics, in the homeostasis of calcium. Okay, now, describe osteomalacia. But before I do that, I got to give you the function of calcium first. So somewhere in here, I want you to add the function of calcium. You can put it in on this one right here if you want to. The function of calcium. Let's go ahead and add it to this right here. I don't really care where that you add it, but we'll be looking for the function of calcium. So let me get rid of this right here. I want to talk to you about the function of calcium just for a few seconds. Okay? I hate to say I probably will need to come back to this when I talk about osteomalacia, but we'll see. We'll figure this out here in just a few seconds, all right? Now, function of calcium. But actually, it's necessary for bone formation. We got about 4 functions. Bone formations. It's necessary for a neurotransmitter. Believe it or not, calcium is a neurotransmitter. So I'm just going to write down NT, neurotransmitter right here. It's necessary for muscle contraction. Very important in muscle contraction, okay? And it's also necessary for blood clotting. All right? Those are the 4 functions of calcium. Add that to this right here. Now, osteomalacia. Osteomalacia is a horrendous problem, especially in women, especially starting in your 40s. But osteopetrosis is an early form of osteomalacia, and ladies, it's probably started in you right now. I hate to say that to you, okay? And this is loss of bone density. Define osteomalacia, loss of bone density. Etiology, now you know what the word etiology means. That means the cause of it. It's a decreased calcium intake. You got to have calcium for these functions right here. We just listed those right there. If you don't have it, the parathyroid gland is going to start to dissolve your bone and release the calcium for these functions right here. So the etiology is lack of calcium intake. Who's at greater risk? Women over 40. Women over 40 right here. The treatment is simply to have a calcium supplement. Drink your milk, eat your ice cream right there, eat your cheese, or take a damn calcium pill. I don't really care what that it is. You got to have calcium for these functions right here, okay? And ladies, it's going to start in you, osteomalacia is going to start in you around your 40s. The diagnosis is a bone density test. You hear of the elderly people falling and breaking a bone. That ain't the half of it. What they're doing, they're just walking. They're walking, and they put the pressure on their hip bone, and the head of the femur simply snaps. The hip bone breaks because it is so porous, because all the calcium is being removed from it because of a lack of calcium intake. This is very, very serious, okay? One of the most serious statements, objectives, the most important objectives that we'll have in this whole damn class is osteomalacia. So watch out for your calcium intake. As long as you drink your milk, and a lot of people don't like milk. I still like this stuff. A lot of people don't like it. But a lot of people don't eat ice cream or cheese. But you got to have a calcium supplement. So if you don't have an intake, you got to take a pill. Take your damn calcium supplement, okay? Because I do not want you to get osteomalacia, osteopetrosis, osteomalacia, okay? Really, really don't. Now, list 2 vitamins associated with healthy bones, include their functions. Okay, we're going to combine that one with the last one, the scurvy and the rickets right here. The vitamins right here are going to be vitamin C and vitamin D. Okay, list 2 vitamins that are associated with the healthy muscles, healthy bones that we have right here. Now, vitamin C. Vitamin C activates the bone forming cell. Vitamin C activates the bone forming cell, okay? Without vitamin C from fruits, okay, you're going to get scurvy. So we're going to combine the last one with this one right above it right here. The function is to activate the bone forming cell. Without that, you get scurvy. Vitamin D is a sunshine vitamin. Now, how in the hell can the sunshine be associated with the vitamin? Well, there's a sequence of events where sunshine strikes the skin. You don't need to write this down. Don't worry about it right here. But it is necessary to make vitamin D release from the kidney, vitamin D release from the kidney, and it activates calcium absorption from the gut. So vitamin C is necessary to activate the bone forming cell. Vitamin D is necessary for calcium absorption from the gut. That's what I want you to get down, all right? So we've described, oh yeah, and like a vitamin D is rickets. Like a vitamin D is rickets. So we have discussed the last one. We discussed the one above it right there. Now list 4 organs besides the 2 above, besides the thyroid and the parathyroid, involved with bone growth. Now, what I've listed right here, and